Disconnect, I think, is that button there. Oh, look at that. I'm getting good at this now. He did another thing as well, I think. Can't remember what else he did. Oh, he reinforced the banister, not the banister, the railing on the deck. So it's a lot more sturdy, which is a good thing. Okay. And I think there was another thing he did. I can't remember, but lots of useful stuff got done this month. And we also had a disturbing incident concerning teenage Osa's family. And so now we have a security system installed in the house, which was something we weren't expecting to have to do. But hey, precautions, why not? And the dad has threatened violence on us in the past, so yeah. They've tended to leave us alone, but apparently they have been stalking all 3 of their younger kids, or kids who are under 18. The boy is now, or the eldest, is now I think about 20. And at one point he had a job and lots of other things going on. And they persuaded him to move home with them. And so now he's dossing around in the basement, not doing much of anything. Which is a little sad. Okay, we need to... I think I probably... Well, no, we're good. Let's just unload that. Actually, I really should have put that over in the other shed, but I won't. I'll just stick that in there for now. And if I put it in the way of the tractor, we'll have to move it later. Okay, let's go to the store and have a look at some fields on the way. The younger kids who come over on weekends, they went to visit Grandma last weekend and didn't come back until either late last night or early this morning. That was when that was happening was a little vague. They probably want to come over to see us, but Mum wants to spend time with them since she hasn't seen them for over a week. So they're not here this weekend. They should be here next weekend. They'll probably be incredibly loud next weekend. That is what it is. So, field directly in front of us is barley, and that was ours already. Keep going. So this field on our right, actually both of these are now ours. So this is the very bad pH withered sunflowers. And this here, that's interesting. That's oats. Growth stage 2. It has small weeds. All tyres and tracks allowed. We might be able to sneak out here with the weeder and pull the weeds, which would be a good plan. And then the pH is good, as I suggested. The nitrogen is appalling, but we can do that in spring. So that's what it is. Jump back in here, head off to the store, and it was annoying. Keep going. So other stuff that happened this week, there was a pre-release patch for Railroader, which introduced 3 new locomotives. An American 440, a slightly larger than existing 10-wheeler, and a, oh good grief, what was the other one? Oh, a Santa Fe 210-2. It's not as big as the Berkshire, but it has about 20% more power. So yeah, but when I say as big as, it doesn't have as much coal, it doesn't have as much water, and it's a significantly shorter wheelbase, so it actually fits on the turntables at the main depots. So that's a good thing. They also added a bunch of new industries down towards Nantahala. So more stuff to do. And fix some bugs and did some stuff, so that's all good. And I haven't played that this week. I haven't played that for a couple of weeks now. Okay, so last week we did have this Horshe Seeder came up on the used equipment. I decided yes, I was going to buy it. So I've added the extended seed tank on the front. So we'll be able to go out into the fields a little bit more frequently, or for a little bit longer, should I say. It does take fertilizer. I'm probably not going to spread fertilizer with it. And I need to figure out what's what. Ha ha ha. So tractor, I could detach that. Oh, no. Detach that. Yes. Back us out. So this needs reprint, yes. Repair, yes. Sell, yes. Okay. So that's good. Made us a little shy of 10,000, I think, which is sufficient. And next thing I need to do is we'll fix up the seeder. It's 35.5 hours, 40 months, so it's going to degrade quite quickly. Not very expensive to fix. So that's fine. But that now limits us to seeding with the Zerian as well as planting. So we'll take this back to the farm. I'm going to put it where we got the other one from, and I may load the seed into it. Because obviously as soon as it is spring, I want to be planting some cereal crop in that sunflower field. If I don't do that, we'll be all sorts of messed up. Well, give us money. So 185,000 is what we have in the bank now. We have a seeder. So I've got the big seeder, I've got the big planter. I've got rollers, I've got mulchers, I've got weeders, I've got all of the things. So for the most part, I think we're really good on all the equipment we absolutely have to run the farm. Unfortunately, I don't think the mulcher is much of any use. I wonder if I can use it anyway. And the problem is I don't want another growth stage on the oats. So I kind of want to make sure that we pull up the weeds in that field right about now. And I'm going to do it with this tractor, since it does have the horsepower and it does have narrow wheels, so it's going to be the most advantageous. It's a bit of a shame. I do a lot of work in the Axion just because that's a nice, cheap, powerful tractor. However, downside on that is it's got the wide wheels and I would have to pay more to put narrows on it, plus it's at the back of the shed, so you know, all of the problems. Anyway, we'll come in here. So it turns out I am doing a few things on December 1, which I wasn't actually expecting today. I was kind of expecting today was going to be a finish selling the stuff. Oh, what? Oh, that's the... Oh, I'm a silly boy. Okay, let's pick that up. There we go. Do not leave seed pallets underneath the door. It will cause you problems. There. And we'll fill the seed up into here. Not much, but sufficient, I guess. We might need some more seed before we go out planting. And we'll back this up over here. I don't have to unfold. So, what do we do here? That button there. Yay. I think we'll go put the weight on the front and grab the weeder. See if we can do anything in the oat field. It's kind of going to be important, I think. Oh, hope that's good. Alrighty, let's get back out to the field. And if there's enough time after I've weeded the oats, I might try and mulch the sunflowers. I mean, it's not really the best time, but the snow's not settling. Theoretically, the soil temperature is not yet frozen. There is, as I said, we've had about 6 hours of snow. We can't be far off the point where the snow starts to settle, which may break our ability to do weeding. It may also make it easier to see where we have weeded and not weeded. So, mixed blessings potentially, but for right now, that's correct. And this might damage the weeder as well, which means I may not want to be doing this. It's not complaining. I don't know if it's working, but it's not complaining. I guess we can see what's happening. Yeah, it's working. Let's get on with this. And I'm guessing it's, I don't know, it's potentially easier to pull weeds. I wouldn't like to say that. The weeds might get a little bit brittle, so they're easier to pull, but I don't know. I'm not a gardener. I'm not a farmer. I just play one on the internet. And since we don't have GPS on this tractor, we'll do the best that we can with the equipment we have. So we might miss bits, but for the most part it should be, at least the edge will be a reasonable coverage, even if the rows in the middle are not. So yeah, it does mean that we've expanded the farm this year. We've actually bought 3 fields now, and potentially with the sale of the grass silage either this month or early January. And I think it says the best price is in January. We may be able to afford 1 or 2 of those local grass fields to the farm and just make the farm a large block of land owned by us. I do want to buy some more sheds in the yard. Probably what I might do is landscape the yard to smooth it out. There's a couple of little bumps in there that are causing issues. I think it's me placing buildings down as created some contours in the land that I really don't need. So I might go and smooth out the entire yard and then build a couple of sheds. I like the open shed that we've got, the balers and the carts in, and the seeder planter. So I might get another one of those and transfer things like the tedder and the what else do we have? The tedder, the roller, the windrower, just all of those things. Just stick them in that shed. And then I think I want another shed for tractors. One that's either very expansive without cones in the middle of it, that I can just bring tractors in and park and easily get at them and get the one I want out. And then maybe put a smaller workshop in, so we'll demolish the workshop we have and put in a smaller one. We then might need to move the pressure washer. Okay, this is where it starts getting difficult. So this tractor may eventually earn itself a GPS system, so we can do these sorts of things and see what we're doing, or not see what we're doing, but not go over bits or miss bits. Angle is about 45. 45 plus, say, about 225. So if we do a 45 225 run, that should cover us fairly well. There may be a little sliver. There we go. Okay, so 45 225, we'll just keep doing this across the field till I feel like I've done it all. Oh, we missed a bit. Well. Anyway, Mrs. Osa's home from dropping off teenage Osa. She probably went to McDonald's and got herself some breakfast. And she might have got me some breakfast, so I might be going, no. I was going to say I might be going off mic to eat some breakfast, but, well, it doesn't look like she bought anything. Yeah, we are turning a little bit wider than the size of this weeder. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so I guess with this, I'm gonna try and maneuver it so we're a little bit closer and not leaving wide rows of weeds everywhere. Of course, it's not that easy actually. 225-ish. Okay, put that there and go. I'll check the map and see how well that looks this time. That is a better cover, okay. So I need to lift it up and do a full lock turn at each end. 223, yeah. Anyway, still, we'll try and get this done. If we get a chance, we'll mulch the other field. If we don't get a chance, I guess we won't. So part of the thing I'm doing here, just so I'm eyeballing it accurately, so lift it up, and then I watch a patch of dirt. Oh, well, that's not going to work. now I can't do it. But what I was going to say is watch a patch of dirt on the end of this arm, and then so long as I'm coming down in approximately the right place, we should get a continuous cover. Looks like we did okay there. Again, tab across to here. I think the problem I'm having doing this is we've got enough room at this top end to make a turn. There's quite a large grass verge up there. There isn't one at the hedge behind us, so